YouTube channel, Rena Rocks, coming at you with a few tips on how to keep your printer printing and copying. So let's get started right away. One of the first things I can say is be careful with the ink you use, whether it's new, refurbished, or the kind of ink that you refill yourself. Kind of figure out what works for you and what doesn't work. I try to use an ink that I refill myself, which is right here in my 3640 printer Epson, and it did not work. I still have everything here, and I have the old, this is what you put the ink in. It didn't work well. Maybe it was the brand, maybe I need to try something else. So one of the things you have to check is your ink, which one is good for you. Now, I've made another video before. I buy my ink off eBay, and it's refurbished ink, and I haven't had a problem, but this one where I refill it myself, I had a problem with. So just know your printer and know your ink, what works best. Tip number 2, when your printer is like clicking, making noises, doing this thing, running through the motions, do not turn it off. Like, leave it alone. If you hear it, like, you always hear it clicking and adjusting itself, and don't turn it off. Because what happened, I turned mine off by accident. Well, my son did by accident while it was doing a print head cleaning and also a print head nozzle check, and it clogged my printer heads. So that's another second tip. Be careful. Do not turn it off. If it's clicking or anything, just don't touch it. Let it finish what it's doing. And another tip, when you're putting in your paper, do this. Get all the dust or anything, and you just make sure your pages aren't stuck together or you have any problems. That's another thing to do. And then when you load it, just make sure. Sometimes it's just a simple fix, like my printer wouldn't print him. Well, I didn't realize I put it in like this. So sometimes it doesn't have to be complicated. It just can be a simple fix, and it just would not catch it. So put this in the right way. Slide it under those tabs, and you see how it is, nice and neat. And I'm just going to put this back, and that'll keep your printer running smoothly. So the ink, how you put the paper in, how it's setting, making sure you don't clog your print heads accidentally. Those are a few great tips. And also one other extra tip, sometimes when it says low ink and you see the little triangle warning sign, you go ahead and replace your ink. I started doing that at first just in case, but I found out if I just waited till it actually said replace the ink, it's all the more better. It lasted for so many more prints. Last but not least, check your settings. Huge. A lot of times it's print with or without border. It's maybe on your laptop which printer you've actually chosen. So just, if all else fails, if you try the simple things and all else fails, try checking your settings. And if that still doesn't work, call tech support or a friend, or read the manual. That's what I do sometimes when I have a problem. So have a great day. Always shine bright. Take care. Bye-bye.